This morning, it was tough out there. We had that snow coming down last night and into this morning, and the strong winds too, causing some blowing snow. It looks better out there. We've got that beautiful blue sky, but it is cold, and there's actually a little blowing snow still out there affecting some of us here, and we're still digging out in some instances too. We had about a half foot of snow in spots like Grand Forks last night, and in Fargo, I measured about 3 to 4 inches in our parking lot here on the south end of town. So let's take a look at how things are looking in other places in the valley. I just picked this DOT cam. It's Highway 75 near the Tenney area from Minnesota, of course. And we're looking at some snow blowing across the roadways here. And so we've got some of that happening, especially on those rural roadways where that may be impacting you and your drive a little bit here today. Still clearing out in that area as well, though we may have some lofted snow or blowing snow in that region too. So one thing to keep in mind, and I mentioned the skies have cleared out. It's looking pretty good out there. Still have white on the map, but that's the snow. So we have that fresh snowpack on top of what we've already had in place. Over to the east, those trees in Minnesota, the evergreen trees block our view of the snow there, but we definitely have some snow in that area too. Bemidji reported that 6-inch report as well at the top of the show. We talked about that, but the clouds have cleared out. There may be more starting to dip into the Langdon area this morning or this afternoon, and we'll continue to see some more of those clouds moving in here. But that big area of snow has moved on. It's working its way into Wisconsin and the UP of Michigan there. So taking a look at our temperatures, we are below zero in a lot of places, and most of us at least at zero or below. A couple of places above over to the east. We're at 6 degrees in Park Rapids, but we're only at 8 below in Fosston, and in Crookston right now it's 3 below in Fargo. So frigid temperatures, factor in any wind, and we're talking wind chills that are down into the 20s below in some spots. Our coldest wind chill is in Fergus Falls at 25 below. It's 22 below in Fargo. So got to remember that winter weather gear that you need here with these kinds of wind chills and temperatures. You want to layer up and cover up your skin. Frostbite can set in if you're caught out in this unprepared. So here's a look at our winds, westerly or northwesterly now. We're looking at wind speeds still into the teens, and that's why we're having some impacts from wind chills. And there's still a little blowing snow. Visibility in Detroit Lakes down to less than a mile. Wadena 2.5 miles right now, so Highway 10 may not be so great for travel right now. And in addition to that, we'll see some of that wind easing up, continuing into the afternoon. You can expect to see temperatures that try to climb. It'll be a struggle though. We'll be near zero throughout the rest of the afternoon hours. And then heading into this evening, those clouds kind of dip in. We're looking at the potential for a few flakes underneath these clouds too for us into the evening hours tonight. And with cloud cover moving overhead, that may slow down the temperature drop initially tonight. But as we move into the morning hours tomorrow, we're looking at double digits below zero around daybreak in a lot of places, and that's not even factoring in the wind chills. So I'm going to switch over to turning on our wind chills here in our hour-by-hour planner for Tuesday. Those numbers in pink, and your white numbers are your air temperature. So we're looking at wind chills that are 20s to even 30 below again tomorrow morning to start, and this sticks around all day as we're going through the day. So we're looking at temperatures that are at 0 degrees or less through your Tuesday afternoon, and wind chills into the teens, 20s, maybe even down to 30 below in the afternoon hours still tomorrow. So it's going to be another tough day, a quiet day as far as precipitation is concerned. Looking at some conditions that are going to be quite cold on Wednesday, 3 below for your high, starting off near 20 below. And then we try to warm things up heading into the teens on Thursday above, and then Friday into the mid-20s with chances for snow both days, and cooling down into the weekend, but not as bad as this stretch we're just now entering.
My heart just dropped when you pulled up the pink numbers. I was like, no, my goodness.
Talking about wind chills again, and not just that they feel cold, but dangerously cold. You want to take those seriously.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lisa.